Hey friends, welcome back to the Destination Baby and Kids YouTube channel. This is Gina, I am your host, and I am very excited to be here with you today to go over a new side-by-side double stroller offering from a company called Strolee. This is the Strolee Double V2. Super pumped to go over it with you. If you haven't yet, go ahead, like, follow, subscribe. You can do that very easily. Now, if you want, after watching this video, to purchase a Strolee, please head over to my website, destinationbabykids.com. I am an actual brick and mortar store here in the greater San Francisco Bay Area. I would love to sell it directly to you. I can ship it right to your home for free as long as you're in the continental US. So go ahead and head on over to destinationbabykids.com. Check out our website. We've got so much on there. You might fall in love. All right. Now that we've got the commercial out of the way, let's talk about the Strolee double side-by-side stroller that you see sitting right here. So this guy has so much value and so many accessories included in the price that I have it set up to kind of show all of the amazing things that you would get for the purchase price of $5.99. So what are we going to get for a $5.99 price point? Well, you are going to get 2 parent cup holders included in the cost. And I wanted to show with a large Stanley or like larger, this is a 23 ounce water bottle. That fits in no problem. So a lot of times the free or included cup holders with these types of products are absolute garbage. As you can see here, my B-Box water bottle holder is going in there perfectly. Now, if you look on the back of the stroller here, they actually have included in this version a parent console that comes in the matching color of the stroller. So it's black. It's going to have 2 additional pockets. You could put your phone in there. You could put an air tag. There is a zippered container on the inside of each one of those, as well as a little mesh piece. On the super interior pieces here, there are insulated pockets as well. So if you have a kiddo that maybe needs any type of refrigerated medication, or you want to bring your iced coffee, or perhaps you would like to keep your Diet Coke cold, whatever works. But this parent console, it's included. Magnetic opening, magnetic closure, and you can see in there, very spacious. And then these are the ones that I was talking about that are going to be insulated. So that's included in the purchase price as well. As you can see, the stroller also has 2 snack trays included in the purchase price. So before we even get into it, I can hear the haters already saying, yeah, but if my older kid doesn't want to be in the stroller, you know, with the front bar on it, then they lose the snack tray, so I hate it. Well, guess what? They have already thought of that. So if we want to remove our front bar and do just for big kids, go ahead and take this off very easily. We can have snack cup holders, and you do get a set included when you buy it from me. So if they're at an age where they're hopping in and out and they still want to have a little bit of a snack, you can have their snack cup holder attached. That is all included in the purchase price. So that is very cool. Those trays are removable from the front bars as well, which I'll show you in just a second. So another fabulous feature is going to be the seat is very upright. So in its most upright position, you are looking at, I think it's 95 degrees, and then it will have a recline down all the way to 147 degrees. So it is a 3-month plus recline. It is not a from birth recline, but it is 3 months plus, which is very exciting. And you could buy a car seat adapter for one side, in which case it would become newborn compatible on that side. The other thing that's exciting is that their car seat adapter works for so many brands. Nuna, Cybex, Maxi-Cosi, Collect, but also Kiko, Graco, and Joey. Some of these other brands that usually get left to the wayside, Strolee has made sure to include in their car seat adapters, which is fabulous. Now, as you can see, we have huge sunshades on both sides, and this is going to be UPF or UPF 50, and it is a waterproof material, which we love. Now, if I go ahead and pull this guy on the back, the viewing audience will be able to see that they do offer this ability to have breeze go through by simply having the backrest piece come out, and that would toggle together back here, and you would have air ventilation being able to go through. So there isn't like a mosquito net, which you usually have on other products. And in fairness, usually that's wasteful because the holes are too big anyway to be useful for bugs. So I don't think it's the end of the world, especially in this price point for what this guy does. You'll also see that on the back of each one of your canopies, you do get a zippered pocket. So tons of value here and hidden storage. Now, speaking of storage, the basket at the bottom of the stroller is going to hold 30 pounds. And then each seat will hold 60 pounds. So you're looking at a grand total of 150 pounds that the stroller will hold. I'm gonna go ahead and fold it just so the viewing audience can see how easy that is. Folds and stands. It has little kickstands that you can engage, and it weighs 22 pounds. Now, as you see, I'm lifting it single-handed, but my version that you can buy directly from my store website, destinationbabykids.com, that comes with a carry strap included in the purchase price. So if you wanted to put this over your shoulder for any type of carrying, now you have that option, which is very cool. The brand also brags that it's a one-handed open, so you just grab the backrest and kind of pop it and pull it just like that. So now the stroller is going to be open, and that was very, very easy. Now, let's talk some statistics. Handle heights, price. Again, $5.99. Handle height has 3 different heights. 39 is the shortest, which is here. You've got 41, and then you also have a third height at 42.5. It will have a flip-flop friendly sandal brake, so we love that. The warranty is going to be the Strolee 2-year warranty, so that's included. Again, the weight of the stroller is 22 pounds. The backrest is 17.5 inches, and then our canopy clearance is going to be 26 inches. So that's awesome. Harness minimum is 9 inches, goes all the way up to 14 inches. The seat width is 13.5. The seat depth is 9.5. The crotch belt depth is 4.5 inches. The leg extension, which is this little piece right here on the bottom, individually adjustable, that's going to be 6 inches. The knee drop, so that's knee down to the plastic well, that's 11 inches. The buckle type, it is a fabulous little magnetic 3-point easy find harness. Oh my God, that is really easy. Honestly guys, I didn't even explore this harness before I started this camera. That's very nice. Very, very nice. So you get the magnetic buckle. The basket capacity, as I said, was 30 pounds. It's 26 inches across in the back, as well as 16 inches front to back. Our front opening of the basket, so that would be this distance here, is 10 inches, and the back opening is 6.5. As I pointed out, if you're gonna just lay the baby in the seat directly from their youngest age, it would start at 6 months, and then it would go all the way up to 60 pounds per seat, which is pretty incredible. Another thing that I want to point out that's included in the purchase price, on top of all the other stuff that I showed you, in this little bag is a full rain shield to go over the product. I am not going to open it and put it on, because the minute you open a rain shield, you will never be able to put it back in its packaging correctly. I am going to go ahead and remove the cup holders, and I'm going to show you one other fabulous feature that's included in this $5.99 price point. This I will open up and show, because as you all know, I'm obsessed with travel bags. The stroller comes with its own bag for travel. So before I get 1,000 questions, no, it is not overhead compatible, okay? But that's why having a travel bag that can be a backpack is such a nice feature. Because if you are gonna gate check this, they will take it. So you'll go to the airplane with your kiddos, you'll take the kiddos out, you'll push this down the jetway, you'll fold it, and then you'll lay it in its travel bag. And here's another thing, this included travel bag actually has a very nice opening. The whole bag opens. It's not just like Nuna, where they give you this horrible opening and just expect you to shove it in there like an idiot. That actually opens up all the way. So another feather in their cap. I'm removing my 2 parent cup holders, which again are included in that purchase price of $5.99. Folding the stroller up, it's standing, and now all I'm going to do is just lie it in the included bag. So yes, it has a travel strap, but perhaps it makes more sense with airline travel to bag it so that it doesn't get destroyed when it gets thrown down that little ramp and then brought back up when you get off the airplane in Hawaii with your 2 children for family vacay. So again, probably makes sense to zip this on the floor and not freestanding, but you see, the fact that it's included is awesome, and it is a backpack. So again, 22 pounds. I mean, I look like a Ninja Turtle, but very, very cool. So we will be comparing this. It does have a briefcase handle as well. We will be comparing this to other double strollers. The thing again here is that the value for dollar at this $5.99 really cannot be matched or beaten, especially with specialty. Usually a stroller that's this inexpensive would only be found at Target, but the quality here is excellent. The man who does this company has been making strollers for like his entire life, so he really knows what he's doing. Very, very clear. And I'm going to show you guys one more thing before we finish. I dragged out a bunch of dolls that are at different weights. So I'm going to put 60 pounds in each seat. And then I'm going to put 30 in the basket just to kind of show the viewing audience that you can really load this up with some heavy kids. Sometimes strollers will make these claims, but then it's like, do they even move? So each one of these dollies is 14. The kettlebells are 30. The red dolls are 28 each. So we've got it pretty much maxed out. Let's see if it rolls. Here we go. So we're moving. I'm going to adjust the handle for myself. Much easier. And the other part about this that's very cool, that it says right in the instructions, is that for bigger, heavier kids and for going outside and things like that, you can actually lock your front tires to go from swiveling to fixed. So I've locked one. I'll go ahead and lock the other. And this is a good test because I'm on a rubber mat, so it's like the stroller's sinking directly into it right now. There we go. We've locked the tires, and now pushing should be easier. Oh my God. Really actually very easy. And we're going over some different terrain here, like carpet. Can we pop it up over a curb? It didn't have any issue. It's about 1,000,000 times easier to do than with a Vista. And again, it's 30 inches wide, so Disney approved, will fit through any standard doorway. Okay, if you guys have questions or comments, leave them below, but we're super excited about the Strolee Double. Head on over to destinationbabykids.com. You can buy this on my website again for the $5.99 with all of those fabulous accessories. 2 front bars, 2 trays, 2 cup holders, carry strap, carry bag, rain shield, all included in $5.99 and double parent console. So you cannot beat the value here. 22 pounds, ready to go on vacation or for daily walks. Check it out and check out some comparison videos. They will be listed right below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.